So basically, in very simple words, linguistic puritanism is the phenomenon when a community tries to keep its language pure against its natural evolution. For example, I explained it with the example of Hindi and Urdu. Uh, Hindi and Urdu birthed in a certain time period, in a time of nationalist movements, in a time of anti-colonial struggle, and in a time of divergence of Hindu and Muslim identity in the subcontinent. So language was a big part of that identity, and certain version of that language was dubbed as Urdu, and the other certain version was dubbed as Hindi, and it was bifurcated in a very conscious effort. For example, Urdu community or Muslims consciously decided to not use any Sanskrit word, and the Hindu community decided to abandon all the Persian and Arabic words. But along the way, language evolved, and many, especially English words, due to British ruled here, and then British left, and English still became a part of the everyday communication of the bureaucracy and the state structures. English remained here, and many words became like everyday a part of the everyday language. So now, for example, if I use a noun, all the entire structure, grammatical structure is same in Urdu and Hindi, but by using an Persian word, that will become a Urdu sentence. If I remove that word, for example, prime minister, okay, uh, he is the prime minister, right? So if I use the prime minister from Sanskrit term, it people will call it is Hindi. If I use a Persian term, people will call it is Urdu. So basically, at the fundamental level, it is the same language, right? So that kind of set identity tied into that language, and that when Microsoft came in and tried to devise a linguistic model for the localization, the people they consulted, they had the same vision. Okay, these words are supposed to be part of the this language identity, even if that word is 400-year old and nobody recognizes that word, but they still went ahead with that word. But eventually a lot of the words are part of these languages. So a lot of the, especially English words, are part of the languages, but a Puritan linguist will say no, they are not Urdu, they are not Hindi words, although the millions of, maybe billions of people are using them in their everyday conversations.